Thank you all so much for stopping by today. So, y'all see I have some long sleeves on because I keep getting bitten by something, and it's kind of like a web raised area on my arm, but it's like hot to the touch. And I don't know what it is. I don't feel it when it lands on me, but I'm like, you know what? I know how to stop it. Now, if it bites through this long sleeve shirts, then hey, I need to figure out what type of pest this is. But if you have been watching some of our videos, you know that we did kind of like a small plant haul with some herbs, lavender, which is what I love. So today I wanted to share with you all how I'm going to be planting them up. That's what we're going to do today. I have no idea where I'm going to put them, but I do know that I got to put them in pots because lavender for us, or for me from past experiences, when I put them in the ground, they seem, they never make it. And then with this soil here in zone 8A being clay soil, lavender doesn't like wet feet. So this was the container that we're going to plant. We got 3 different varieties, but I think I can only find 2 of these so far. I don't know if and I did get a good deal on it. I don't know if I bought, I don't know, something's telling me I did at that price, but it's some other planters too that I had that were for a good price. So I am not exactly sure, but here is the main thing when you plant in containers that you want to remember is if your container does not have drainage holes, you need to put them in there. These kind of give you a indicator of where to put your drainage holes. So some years back, Chris was taking all of his power tools that were electricity and doing the battery power. So I told him, let me have that drill and I'll verify. I think it's like a 1/2-inch drill bit that I use, and I just keep that drill bit. And for every container that I have that does not have holes in it. Now, some of the new ones I know, they have like a little stopper on the inside that you can pull out and then use it that way, but these don't. So I'm going to drain 1, 2, 3 holes in here. I think that will be enough. If I don't, then I can put 5 holes in there, make sure we get good drainage, but I think 3 will be enough. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get this drilled real quick, and then we're going to fill our container up and plant our lavender. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Okay, y'all, so let me know in the comments, have you all tried this particular Pro Mix before? I really like the one that's in the red bag, the regular one. This is like an organic one, but every time, and I'm trying to use this up, every time I have bought it, it smells like really bad. I'm quite sure they got some because a lot of organic fertilizers don't smell good, but this one is like, I'm hoping doesn't bring animals out. Seriously, I think the last one did because it's really strong, whatever is in here. So normally I just try to stick with the one that's in the red bag. So I have this ready. As y'all saw, I put the potting mix. This is a little granular transplant food for the lavender, and then a little bit of the black cow compost right here, until I start my worm composting being back up again. I've been having to, you know, buy like compost, and that's okay. So I have changed so many times, but what I think I'm going to do is plant two, and I'm doing what I sometimes say not to, but it's okay, because just like with this planter over here, sometimes I put more in there because I want it to be fuller. So that's the case with the lavender. And I will be using this lavender for different things, but I think, and I've changed my mind several times, but I think I'm gonna do two of the lavenders and then let them grow together. And one of, let me show y'all what I picked up the other day, because I went back to a different pike nursery. So this is Foxley Thyme, and I have grown this before, but what I love about it is, once again, the leaf variegation on it. And it gets about, it says spaced 12 inches apart. It's a mounding one, so it doesn't really trail, but I really like it. So I think I'm gonna put it right here, and we're just gonna have a lavender and thyme. Let me pull the camera back so y'all can see it. A lavender and a thyme herb container. Now, it's gonna go in the garden once I get the raised beds, but where exactly, I have no clue. But I'm gonna go ahead and get them planted up. I know Chris is not gonna like how over the next few days, I'm gonna start lining up different herbs, but I'm gonna let him know, because the only two that I really plan on keeping here is this one right here and the other concrete planter that is over here with the banana mint, and I will link that video as well. Now, I was looking through some old pictures on my phone, and I had strawberry and thyme in this one, and I'm thinking about planting some strawberry and thyme right here. But again, don't want it to get too full, because this basil, this is considered an annual. So once it gets cold or frost, then we'll be done with that. And then the lemon thyme, I may put it in a different pot and just take that out somewhere in the garden. But I'm really thinking about this. And so that way it'll be like 1, 2, 3, and then that's it. But I do have two of these as well. So we'll see. I'm gonna get this potted up, and then I know I tell y'all sometimes I water it in most of the time my containers, but I'm not doing it for the lavender because I know lavender doesn't like wet feet, and I don't want to over water it. I'd rather kind of water it afterwards lightly, and just continue to check on it over the next few days just to make sure that it does not get too saturated with water. So that is the only reason why I'm not watering my soil in first, because normally that's what I like to do. And again, that's just personal preference. Okay, so as you saw, we got our planter all planted up and ready to go. I got one more that I have to plant, and I think I'm going to do, because I bought 2 of the Foxley Times, I think I'm going to do the exact same replica or the other one. At first I was going to mix it up a little bit, but I think I'm going to do the same. I'm actually going to move these out. I'll move them by the other planters because just in case an animal smells something and want to go ahead and get curious about what is that smell, then they can do it out there, not up here, because it really is a strong smell from that potting soil. And at first I thought, okay, maybe that was the first one. I was like, okay, maybe it's been through something, but no, that's the way those smell. So I'm going to get this one used up. I'm going to stick to the red bag. I really like the red bag. And another thing about this type of potting mix too is the reason why I wanted to water it afterwards is because this holds the moisture really good, and that's good especially during those summer months when it's just like hot. It'll keep that moisture in, and as you saw, the mulch will also conserve the moisture too. So for the next few days, I'm just going to come out, make sure it is not saturated, not overly saturated, but just make sure that it's watered well in, and then hopefully it will kind of grow slow over the winter. And then next spring we can have some great lavender to be able to infuse using some tea, some sachets, and the time I can start cutting it now. So I'll keep you all posted of this container. Let me think a little bit more about the other one, but I'm leaning towards just doing that the exact same. So as always, thank you all so much for watching this video. Make sure you share this video with your family and your friends, and if you're not a subscriber, go ahead, tap the subscribe button and make sure you tap the bell so that you can receive notification each and every time we upload a new video. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and until the next video, bye bye.